Under the moon on the breathing land. Old drums calling through the sand. Every seed holds a memory of voices singing just to be free. They buried pain, they planted truth in broken days and restless youths. Listen close when the night gets still. The ground keeps singing, always will. Songs the soil never forgot. From burning days to sleepless nights. Even when the singers are gone, the rhythm stays, the song goes on. Songs the soil never forgot. Rain falls soft on tired bones, washes tears from ancient stones. I hear hope in a minor key, rising slow from history. Every scar turned into sound, when faith was all they had to hold them down. Time can't silence what was true. These melodies break through. Songs the soul never forgot. From burning days to sleepless nights. Even when the singers are gone, the rhythm stays, the song goes on. Songs the soul never forgot. They tried to erase the sound, but truth grows deep in sacred ground. Every chain that hit the floor turned into drums forevermore. Songs the soil never forgot. Carried by wind, by blood, by God. I lift my voice, I play my part. One more verse for the listening heart. Songs the soil never forgot. Songs the soil never empty pockets and open hands. The dust would rise when hope felt thin. I breathed it deep, let the strength in. When the air got heavy in my chest, I learned survival ain't about rest. I learned to breathe in the dust when the world said give it up. Turn dry days into faith and trust when there was no one left but us. I learned to breathe in the dust. Babylon smoke tried to blind my way, sold me lies in a bright display. But truth don't shine, it quietly grows in broken fields where nobody goes. Every tear hit the ground like rain and fed the roots that broke my chains. I didn't run when the sky went gray, I stayed long enough to find my way. I learned to breathe in dust when the world said give it up. Turn dry days into faith and trust when there was no one left but us. I learned to breathe in the the pressure would break my frame, but the dust taught me my real name. I didn't choke, I didn't rust, I rose alive from the sacred dust. I learned to breathe in the dust, still standing strong, still walking just, from silent pain to fearless trust. I found my life in what they crushed. I learned to breathe in the dust. I was raised by the sound of the night, by stories told in firelight. Every knock on the hollow wood said stand firm like you should. Before I learned my ABC, the rhythm already lived in me. When the world tried to silence my breath, the beat stayed strong in my chest. Drums carved into my chest, no chain could hold that sound. Every beat is a protest, from the roots up, from the ground. Drums carved into my chest. Oh, oh. Babylon spoke in a cold command, but the drum spoke colder than man. Through broken doors and borrowed pain, it kept me walking in the rain. Every scar, every stolen breath turned into rhythm, not into death. They can't steal what the blood remembers. The fire survives the embers. Drums carved into my chest, no chain could hold that sound. Every beat is a protest, from the roots up, from the to the sky in my pain. Words fell down like restless rain. I asked the road if I'd gone too far, if I forgot who my people are. Then the wind crossed the open plain, and nothing stayed quiet the same. In the stillness after the cry, I felt the answer drawing nigh. That's when the land started singing back old time truth in a rootsy track. Every stone knew where I belong, every field hum and a freedom song. That's when the land started singing back. Babylon told me, move along, said my faith was old and wrong, but the soil spoke in a deeper tone, said you were never on your own. From the dust up to the stars, I felt healing in the scars. I stopped running, I stood my ground. That's when I heard the sound. That's when the land started singing back old time truth in a rootsy track. Every stone knew where I belong, every field hummed a freedom song. That's when the land started singing back. They try to bury the voice inside, but truth don't die, it multiplies. From broken ground, from history's crack, the land rose up and answered back. That's when the land started singing back. I found my way on the old soul track. No more doubt, no turning back. I walk in tune with the past intact. That's when the land started singing back.
Me fed hard on the restless soul. He felt buried, losing control. But in the dark that nobody sees, some fresh colors growing me. Every tear hit the ground like granite. Nothing living grows without that. Roots don't go without care. They break the stone, they bend the chain. While the frost is not till rain, wetting hope on burning skin. Every day we choose to begin. When the night tried to steal our sight, we waited for the coming light. The sun remembered our struggle, every tear, every mile. It rose again above the trouble, said hold on just a while. Yeah, the sun remembered our struggle. Babylon's shadow stretched so long, tried to tell us we were wrong, but truth don't fade in borrowed dark. It lives like fire, it leaves a mark. From broken homes to open plains, we learn joy walking through the pain. Even when the world looked away, the light still knew our name. The sun remembered our struggle, every tear, every mile. It rose again above the trouble, said hold on just a while. Yeah, sun remembered our struggle. We bent low but we didn't fall, still standing after it all. From the dust up through the flame, we carried faith, we carried pain. The sun remembered our struggle, still shines on us today. From the night through all the rubble, we found our way. Yeah, sun remembered our struggle. Rocky earth under tired feet, promises buried in the heat. We learned to whisper just to survive, still kept the flame alive. From silent nights to open scars, we sang hope under falling stars. What they tried to push down below is the very thing that starts to grow. Voices rising from broken ground, truths getting louder without a sound. From the dust where tears fell down, new songs lifting all around. Voices rising from broken ground. Babylon wrote us out of the frame, tried to drown our name.
oil held every cry, saved them for the right time. Now the echoes won't stay still, they rise up stronger than we. You can't erase what the earth keeps safe. Faith grows slow, but it grows brave. Voices rising from broken ground, truth getting louder without a sound. From the dust where tears fell down, new songs lifting all around. Voices rising from broken ground. But not erased, still breathing grace by grace. From shattered ground, from wounded sound, we rise unbound. Voices rising from broken ground, now we stand alive, we stand our ground. Voices rising from broken ground. Walking roads with borrowed names, chasing light through charged flames. Every city felt like borrowed ground, different faces, same old sound. But in my veins, beneath the skin, there's a place I've never been. No map can show what I've become. Some truths travel in the blood, not the tongue. I carry home in my blood, in every breath, in every pulse. Even lost, I'm not undone. My roots still tell me where I'm from. Yeah, I carry home in my blood. Babylon said, forget your past, live for now, don't ask, don't ask. But memory don't fade that way. It hums at night, it likes to stay. my soul. Didn't break what they couldn't hold. From distant lands to sacred mud, I stayed whole. I stayed loved. I carry home in my blood. Through every trial, through every flood. No border drawn, no past undone. I rise complete, I rise as one. Yeah, I carry home in my blood.
I stepped away from the noise and lights, from loud opinions and borrowed fights. Found a place where the air stood still. No promises, no force of will, just a heartbeat and open ground, where my real voice could finally sound. In the hush between the breath, I met myself, I met what's left, where silence taught me truth. No mask, no proof, just the weight of what is real, and the way it makes you feel. Yeah, where silence taught me truth. Babylon said, speak up loud, be seen, be fast, stand out from the crowd. But wisdom don't rush or shout, it waits for doubt to burn itself out. In quiet nights and simple days, I learned which voice to obey. When the echoes faded away, I heard what was meant to stay, where silence taught me truth. No mask, no proof, just the weight of what is real, and the way it makes you feel. Yeah, where silence taught me truth. No crowd to cheer, no stones to throw, just a steady fire starting to grow. When words fell short and plans fell through, the quiet showed me what to do. Where silence taught me truth, I stood firm, I stood loose. From the calm I finally grew into the man I always knew. Yeah, where silence taught me truth. They build their walls so high
Tried to fence the morning sky, sold us fear in borrowed gold. Said the future's bought and sold, but I stood still at break of day. Saw the light refuse to fade. They can block the road I'm on, but they can't stop the coming dawn. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon, no matter how hard they tried. Still see hope where the sun keeps rising, still see far, still see wide. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon. Oh, paper dreams and plastic crowns, they try to own the higher ground, but visions born in open air, not in towers of despair. I learned to look beyond the line, where truth and freedom intertwine. When the night tried to cloud my sight, I waited on the patient line. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon, no matter how hard they tried. Still see hope where the sun keeps rising, still see far, still see wide. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon. Oh, chain the hands, confuse the mind, but you can't own the edge of time. From dusty roads to open seas, my eyes stay free, my eyes stay free. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon, it lives beyond their lies. I walk ahead with clear direction, heart aligned with open skies. Babylon couldn't steal the horizon. Oh, I cried where the road gave way, no words left, nothing to say. The weight of legs I couldn't swing, promises I couldn't keep. Tears instead, no place to hide. I laid my feet on the ground that night. Rain for strength was running thin. The land pulled me back in. Tears fell, but the air held me. When I couldn't stand on my feet, I wrote down, but I didn't flee. Twice the glory remembered me. Tears fell, but the air held me.
the sky was ours. Said you're nothing if you don't hold. But freedom lived in the way we breathe, in honest nights and simple needs. When the sun set soft and slow, we felt rich in what we know. They couldn't price what made us whole. You can't sell an open soul. We were poor, but the sky was ours. Blue and white for endless hours. No walls could hold, no keys, no bars. We were poor, but the sky was ours. Shared one dream, shared one mind. From dust roads to shooting stars, we knew exactly who we are. We were poor, but the sky was ours. Still remember those sacred hours. No regret, no hidden scars. But the sky was ours. Cold dew on my feet, heart lit with flame. Fields were quiet, heavy with doubt. Every step asking, will I make it out? Ash on the wind, scars on my skin, but something burning pulled me in. When fear whispered, turn around, the fire said, stand your ground. Fire, walk with me through the fields, through the wounds I wouldn't heal, when the night was all I'd see. Fire, walk with me, yeah. Fire.
me through the fields. Now I stand with what I feel. From the ashes I am free. Fire still walks with me. Yeah, fire walked with me through the fields.
I didn't grow up speaking easy words. Life taught me lessons before verbs. My prayers came out rough and low, more like a sigh than what you know. But in the dark, before the curse, hope leaned in and learned me first. Before I knew how to believe, something good believed in me. Hope learned my language first, heard my pain before my words, spoke to scars I couldn't rehearse, met me broken, met me worse. Hope learned my language first. Babylon said, say it right, dress it up, make it polite. But healing don't need fancy lines. It just needs time and honest cries. In quiet nights and open hurt, hope kept talking, never blurred. When my voice couldn't find its tone, hope called my heart its home. Hope learned my language first, heard my pain before my words, spoke to scars I couldn't rehearse, met me broken, met me worse. So hope learned my language first. I didn't fake it, I didn't pretend. Hope stayed close until the end. From silent tears to lifted verse, I learned hope back in reverse. Hope learned my language first. Now my soul don't feel so cursed. From the dark into the burst of light and truth, I now rehearse. Hope learned my language first. Before my name was written down, before these streets, before this town, there was a rhythm in the air, carried by breath and burning prayer.
echoes the line of those who walk before my climb. My heart beats in ancestral time. Babylon runs on borrowed clocks, counting coins and building locks. But the truth don't rush or race. It lives in drums, it lives in grace. From sacred dust to open flame, the blood remembers every name. I don't chase what fades too fast. I move with what is built to last. My heart beats in ancestral time, older than fear, older than mine. Every step echoes the line of those who walk before my climb. My heart beats in ancestral time. I'm not late, I'm not behind. I'm right on time, ancestral time. From broken chains to sacred sign, I walk aligned, I walk aligned. My heart beats in ancestral time. Still strong, still in design. From past to now, the line is fine. I rise old, I rise divine. My heart beats in ancestral time. We sang low so the night could hear. Under open skies, no trace of fear. Every word born from breath and bone, carried far, but never alone. From cracked roads to river beds, truth was living in what we said. When no one else would listen long, the earth leaned in to hear our song. Even the stars knew our song, held the melody all along. From whispered prayers to voices strong, they kept it safe when times went wrong. Even an open space. It finds a home, it leaves a trace. Every echo, every tone, found a home in flesh and stone. You can't erase what's sung in truth. It lives beyond the proof. Even the stones knew our song, held the melody all along. From whispered prayers to voices strong, they kept it safe when times went wrong. Even the stones knew our song. We sang through dust, we sang through pain, through sun and storm, through loss and gain. What they ignored, what they outgrown, still lives alive in flesh and stone. Even the stones knew our song. Still singing now, still moving on. From ancient ground to right now strong. The truth remains, the rhythm goes on. Even the stones knew our song. I've seen iron on the ground, rust and silence, broken sound, places marked by heavy days. Tears fell thick in hidden ways, but the earth don't hold just pain. It remembers more than chains. From the cracks in wounded stone, something living started to grow. Freedom grew where change once lay, in the dust of yesterday. What was bound learned how to sway, in the wind, in the light of day. Freedom grew where change once lay. Oh, 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 oh. Babylon said, this is fate. Built our walls, sealed the gate.
but roots don't ask for permission. They rise up with quiet vision. Time passed us slow, but truth stayed strong. The night didn't last too long. What they tried to lock away found a voice, found a way. Freedom grew where chains once lay. In the dust of yesterday, what was bound learned how to sway. In the wind, in the light of day, freedom grew where chains once lay. Oh, 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 oh. We don't forget, but we forgive. We rise up strong. We choose to live from broken ground, from scars and clay. Freedom grew where chains once lay. Freedom grew where chains once lay, still rising strong today. From the past into our way, we walk free, come what may. Freedom grew where chains once lay. Oh, 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 oh,
That boy out there and I brought back, left behind that I never had. Roads ahead but my feet felt torn, between where I was and where I'm born. The bus rolled out at break of day, but the land didn't move away. Miles grew wide, but something stayed. In the dust of the place I prayed, I left, but the red earth stayed. In my lungs, in the words I say. No matter how far my steps have strayed, it colors every choice I make. I left, but the red earth stayed. Babylon taught me how to run, chase the night, forget the sun. New names, new streets, borrowed fame, but nothing ever felt the same. Every dream I tried to play still sounded like home in clay. You can change the view outside, but not the ground inside. I left, but the red earth stayed. In my lungs, in the words I say. choice I made. I left, but a red earth stayed. Like home. From distant roads to where I lay, the red earth knows me, knows my name. I left, but the red earth stayed. Still calls me back in quiet ways. No regret, no I was born dead and yet there's peace. Under the sun, I never lie.